People in Ghana.
That Akonta mining is not engaged in any illegal mining anywhere in Ghana as we speak.
These
water bodies would take more than decades. All right, maybe Wontumi would even come from jail and the waters will still be dirty.
To me, galamsey.
We consider the decision of the court as amounting to political imprisonment.
It is finished.
I'm not responsible for jailing people in Ghana.
That Akonta mining is not engaged in any illegal mining anywhere in Ghana as we speak.
These water bodies would take more than decades. All right, maybe Wontumi would even come from jail and the waters will still be dirty.
To me, galamsey.
We consider the decision of the court as amounting to political imprisonment.
It is finished.
NPP party. Local National Council, the highest body of MPP. Now got to Wontumi many profit and time work. Now I will play radio station and television station. And we did team paying for them. Yes, they catch you petting. Say Bawumia, you collapse MPP party. Bawumia is collapsing MPP party.
Company where they are to sell. Who are not to move. Emma Wontumi nko prison. Ekotosrew mampani enim se we father for all. But mo de Emma Wontumi nko. Emma Wontumi nko. Ekotosrew e paucho hwe na kabi mano. Na minim se de wano tumu a ebewie ama ye nyina. Mampani wadaroma Wontumi mobo.
Chema Wontumi ni nyame akasa. Oso nko dem 20 years. Na me wura hopa. So ja obe ne de. Asem we seen no we a politician we a Ghanaian also do two hof say unyenya aban amane a na oba court wa ujina jeje ni mu a edi be ne ya na o de friend my lord na se ne say unyame ntine no Chema Wontumi ni nyame akasa oso nkodam 20 years obi ani ho asenka obi asi ne obeti maka ho hwe fi se shokonkon se onyakopon ne bo nipa onyakopon ena ye bibia enti se unya case na oba court na judge ujina judge anim na se o ka se my lord wa na bia wo so pass na judgment ya my lord e chese unyame ise unyame kasa onyakopon se ne me do nkwa fi onsam a uni asem bia ka
because Tama Wontumi galamsey. Nano mekano wa ha. Say allegedly evidence ye kita wo mo mpese mo prosecute Tama Wontumi no. Sa evidence no enkrofo o mo de koye no. Wo makope different galamsey site ya. Tama Wontumi kura nanu nsi woda. Eye MPP 4. Eye Bono East MPP Regional Youth Organizer your friend Addo. Na ono na ye Canada Japan Regional Coordinator wa Bono East ho. Ono na akwatwitwa amana different.
Politics is a spiritual exercise. Don't do it with naked eyes. I repeat one more time. Politics is a spiritual exercise. It's not for the naked eye. Call on your God and come to your aid at your crossroads. May God bless our great party.
The new patriotic party leadership. This is a sign, a remembrance to the leadership of the New Patriotic Party next time when we are in office. We came to office and made several loot and share, like the double salary, the NDC big wins, big MPs, former MPs were engaged in double salary. This was a chance, a clear chance. Let me tell you, this was a clear chance. The NPP to apprehend them, to jail them. But because of the party, so-called Tea Party, we are all Ghanaians, they plead. Chiefs move from their places to come to Accra here and meet the leadership of the government, the executive, and plead on behalf of some of them. And the party, the NPP, think we are all Ghanaians. Then let us give peace a chance, or let us apply mercy on some people because we are all brothers and we make things go. Today, the NDC are telling us their true color. And the New Patriotic Party, as we told you, it is this elephant, never forget. Whatever the NDC did, I am telling the NDC with a big voice, we are going to do same double.
I'm not responsible for jailing people in Ghana. The courts in Ghana are independent institutions, and they have been all through this period of the Fourth Republic. People misconduct themselves and they're brought before court. It's for the court to deal with them. That's not a matter.
It has nothing to do about politics.
It has nothing to do with the executive. And their behavior is what lands them in problem with the police and with the courts.
Well, Yasiaba, Ema Obia Addo aha achen. Baby bia ohemi free bia mo gide say oh shock absorbers and ne me no ba be adwuma. Former President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo akasa. Nana Addo say enye ono ene jaili obia in the country. Na mum usuba bone ene woni ye bone ene de belande o ewo prison anase ewo jail na enye ono Nana Addo Akufo-Addo em play any role. So we could din someone na eche okotuma. Nana Addo say men kanchiro so he doesn't play any role in those kind of things. And he said Nana Addo Akufo-Addo e kan no. Abusuafo ene me no ba be ye adwuma kama pa nwumre. After the court ajeli chairman Wontumi, the NPP's Ashanti Regional Chairman also vied to become the National Chairman of NPP. Court among 20 years imprisonment. Na idea potin at the days that is something we are going to discuss, and then I'm going to shed more lights on everything that happened here. At the Achero Midini William Munufi Amankura platform Munufi politics. If I say none day dikaya peke shock absorbers na subscribe to the platform. We be my like it ashare so Sa betimi akanina salaka also akasa NPP as a political party so mo kwa koye appeal ama chairman Wontumi even say omo NPP for the believe say a political witch hunting and asabe e dey twe chairman Wontumi so ugidi o unjini in the comment section no me pacho ubetimi dey wadwen kire aba. But let me start from here. Me pacho, let me stress on this point. Chairman Wontumi court am finding guilty on illegal mining. Mamen can say Joe. Mamen say is pressing him. Court am Chairman Wontumi 20 years. Say Chairman Wontumi illegal mining. But rather no, court find Chairman Wontumi guilty on 2 counts. 1 count and they say Chairman Wontumi was concessioner or the she ubinsa. Ama nipa no koye illegal mining na now onu no nim se nipa no any licenses to operate mining. 2, by the laws of the country no. Chairman Wontumi send call this a concession ko mo bi kra mine and anase or mo bi akoye so adwuma e wo so kwaje permission from the minister as no this a concession ama nipa no nti on these 2 counts and a Chairman Wontumi age 20 years. Ebiem, let me stress on this point. Matise NPP for na case 20 years no is too harsh. So mo 20 years no enye NDC aban ene de ma Chairman Wontumi sebe. That 20 years no NPP Nana Addo Akufo-Addo eda animu ene change law in 2019 ekoye ene 20 good years. Before Nana Addo Akufo-Addo ba president no na sa adwumadi na Chairman Wontumi koye na wokoye o maximum sentence 3 years. Na NPP for ene sesa sa amera no koye ene 15 to 20 years, 25 years sorry. Enti se Chairman Wontumi age 20 years ma obi am blame President John Dramani Mahama because NPP Nana Addo Akufo-Addo abera na ono Chairman Wontumi Ashanti Regional Chairman of the party and omo change mbra no from the maximum of 3 years, koye ne 25 good years. 15 to 25. Inti judge no, ama 20 years, it is fair. Now, me ba be you maybe actually kama pa. That is how I want to do this particular live show, right? Me mpese be play janda, me mpese be hwe because chama Wontumi any lawyers play say and come ye juju and tricks, but I'm fat. NPP4 I started din trobi e Ghana abra ye chama Wontumi edin to mono. Now what they are saying is say they believe say a political witch hunting. And I ban you otisu e de twe chama Wontumi. But I am going to prove to you this night, this evening, this morning, this afternoon, say, NPP4, and started say, more pay Chama Wontumi. I'm going to prove it to you. At the end of the day, no, what me be again. Someone in a matter said, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo make his statement be say, according to him, Akonta mining was not engaged in any form of illegal mining. If I just listen to President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo.
Before I take my seat, let me respond briefly to the chairperson on the issue of illegal mining. I want to assure him and all of you that Akonta mining is not engaged in any illegal mining anywhere in Ghana as we speak.
Okay, no, Roma ya software and organize a program. No, mususu say illegal mining. I find galamsey and atia tese e Ghana under Nana Danko Akufo-Addo's administration. Nana Addo ko do hono, and the chairperson. I find the chairman of that particular program. At the two Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and him say, "Matese Akonta mining a Chama Wontumi edano ye illegal mining." But you Nana Addo na ye president. Now with him where Roma ya so for the information free. The minister. Then I find a Jenapo and a T police inquiry. Yeah, a report Chama Wontumi dema police for say Akonta mining ye illegal mining to mum prosecute Akonta mining na Chama Wontumi dano. That was under Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Now President John Dramani Mahama MA president Mr. NPP for two foot the good pioneer. We need to make these things clear. Right? And the NPP for under them and omo ye sa particular program no Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ekọ ho enti se utie ni ya Nana Danko Akufo-Addo when he started his message no tie se okay or say he was going to respond to the chairman of that particular program e pacho so utie Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ya tie abra o kasa no.
Before I take my seat, let me respond briefly to the chairperson on the issue of illegal mining. I want to assure him and all of you that Akonta mining is not engaged in any illegal mining anywhere in Ghana as we speak.
Nana Danko Akufo-Addo say before he sits down, now I'm making a statement in a way, I'll respond to questions. Or say, let me respond to the chairperson. Because at that particular time, he was making reference to the chairperson and what you want. But say, utie ni ya. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo can say, as we speak. But you underline the word as we speak now. Ebia wantini. Let me just stress on this point. Because me pesa wote insemi nyina ase ansana yakọ animu ntiti ni.
On the issue of illegal mining, I want to assure him and all of you that Akonta mining is not engaged in any illegal mining anywhere in Ghana as we speak.
Exactly. As we speak. That was me person would tears as we speak in the recus. But you underline the word as we speak. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo cast as you know. And all cast as no TNO. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo's administration. And they born and said Chama Wontumi illegal mining. And the president said as he was speaking, Akonta mining was not engaged in any form of illegal mining. But Nanipa or reporting Akonta mining more police for some investigation, no. You Jenapo. And in another case, we no, not Jenapo Jenababi and another Casana. No, Hobio. He was a sector minister. In fact, he even spoke. And sent another Danko Akufo-Addo be answer questions. No, a honor media for a key microphone. And the question Jenapo and him say, Mr. Minister, who na wabaka chere say, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo's administration no, Akonta mining, ye illegal mining, ho. Na eba ne say na Mr. President nso say akonta mining enye any illegal mining. Enti edi important ene ekoso because yen say na ntiase ti answer yewura Samuel Abuginapo ede mayen e wo that particular time.
The president was responding to a request by the chairman of this Catholic Diocesan Priest Association Biennial Conference, Mr. Ken Ashigbe. Mr. Ashigbe, in his remarks, had appealed to the president, called on the president to speak to the issue of Akonta mining. And so the president sought to respond and assure the conference, and for that matter, the country. So the president's comments were actually an assurance to the conference and the country. And what was that?
Epachoti heye Jinapo ebe cancel bi wo be very tie very clear. NPP nika say NDC for na atwa Akonta mining enye no kware. Tie nsem Jinapo ebe kan wo heye from this particular point.
That assurance. The president said, as he spoke, and by that as of yesterday, Akonta mining was not engaged in any illegal mining activities in any forest reserve.
Epacho what Jinapo? Jinapo say when President Akufo-Addo made mention of say as I speak, Epacho my boss had many times I want to go back again. Well, but what's the NPP for en kind of query? Tie President Akufo-Addo ha.
We're in Ghana as we speak.
What I say, President, as I speak or as we speak, Akonta mining is not engaged in any form of illegal mining. Jinaponzo Bekachiro say the president's reference to as I speak, and then Pachuti. No, we are the best also say now so and non cheresa Akonta mining, Bonnie wedding dadano and take effect. Would it see Jinapo?
Akonta mining was not engaged in any illegal mining activities in any forest reserve. And indeed, the president went further to assure the country that under his instructions, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources and the Forestry Commission is actually cordoned off the 294 forest reserves in our country. He said that as well. You know, I mean, for some reason that is be taken out of the discourse. But the president gave a further assurance that not only is Akonta mining not engaged in illegal mining activities in any forest reserve, as he spoke yesterday, but additionally, he had put in place measures, his government had put in place measures to protect the 294 forest reserves of our country from attacks from illegal miners and illegal mining activities. So the president was not speaking about the wrongdoing or otherwise of Akonta mining in the past, the criminality or otherwise of Akonta mining in the past. He was not commenting on what happened in the past. He was giving an assurance of the state of affairs as at the time he was addressing the conference. And that is a statement of fact. And for me, I think that the president should be commended, the government should be commended, that we've gotten to a situation where we can confidently say that we are protecting the forest reserves of our country. That's essentially what the president said.
I mean, taken out of context.
Well, I'm not too sure about it's been taken out of context or not, because it's really plain. I mean, what he said is not, there's no ambiguity. There's no ambiguity. I mean, it will only take, with the greatest of respect, a mischievous person to pretend that there is some ambiguity in what the president said. And as I keep emphasizing, the president was given an assurance following some anxiety expressed by one of the speakers at the conference. And I want to repeat, the president was not speaking to the issues of Akonta mining as they happened in the past. The substantive issues of the conduct or otherwise of Akonta mining are before the Ghana Police Service and the Special Prosecutor. And the president was not speaking to that. The president was giving an assurance about the state of affairs as he spoke yesterday.
There was a statement by people, there was a statement by residents at Summary Point. They said Akonta mining is moving back to the forest, to move back.
They intend to move back.
Well,
I don't have any such information, but the president said. And as I keep emphasizing, the president was given an assurance following some anxiety expressed by one of the speakers at the conference. And I want to repeat, the president was not speaking to the issues of Akonta mining as they happened in the past. The substantive issues of the conduct or otherwise of Akonta mining are before the Ghana Police Service and the Special Prosecutor. And the
excellent. Jinapo say the activities of Akonta mining or not Jinapo and then another Dankwa for those administration are reported to the police and who? The OSP. To do what? To investigate Akonta mining and Chairman Wontumi and thereafter prosecute them. Why is NPP now saying say NDC when I prosecuted Chairman Wontumi? In fact, let me tell you something. I want to show you something more. On this particular show, make us say integrity matters the most, right? Somewhere after Jinapo making this particular statement, Jinapo once again says Akonta mining not absolved from ongoing investigations or from wrongdoings. Jinapo the can't answer me. Let me tell you when Jinapo even said or can't answer me. Let me give you the reference. Jinapo can't answer me. Let me give you the date. On 11th of January 2023, the Pacho Kogana Web. I'm giving you the reference and the source. I don't want to lie against Ira Samuel Abu Jinapo. On 11th of January 2023, it was a Wednesday. Seukwa Ghana Web. Ghana Web, the publication, we were told where. Title is CID also probing Akonta mining aside from special prosecutor. In fact, let me even try to bring the whole screen somewhere here. Send a beya obetia say because my person will say, hey, na wouldn't throw at to be so. Me the screen never to wa na ye nyina ya kind. I want us all to read. Maybe abusia for make messages biya ubia ede aba. I want to do it this way. Me person me the screen never to her. Na yen kind ye nyina eba be kind because NPP for no they want to play some tricks in the country. Those kind of tricks in a pacho and an essence come yes argument. But they've forgotten say Sanya money as we speak today no mine and can who be who this are going to sebe you will be ha you better because there be as mechanical say they need to go back to school and learn because the internet never forgets. My main message into her maybe it's gonna let me do it this way. Me pese meti me de ababa to screen so a me pese medi intro ato obi aso what I say uye di mabro then na pese me let me do it this way me pacho mame 2 seconds na me mfa into screen so send be ya obi abehu and then we are going to read everything kakra no obi a ofi say what question bia no see NPP for a sebi bi say almost say hey madam for edien na mo ye edien ntro e na mo di chire because Jinapo no yes sector minister no onu mum and this harder no eba I think I need to bring it here. All right. Is it clear enough? I mean you say enye clear. I'm playing with 2 screens into maybe that is what is causing all those kind of things here, right? Mame nyane kese kakra na wotimi akan ya mame. That is Ghana Web's publication. Or the buy ene da ho no. Mame nyane say if I say who screen this so you can also tell me. So I want to read it for all of us to know. We said the 11th of January 2023 ene da ho. CID also probing Akonta mining aside from special prosecutor. Jinapo tells Mahama. Minister of Lands and Mineral Resources Samuel Abu Jinapo has disclosed that Akonta Mining Limited is the subject of 2 ongoing investigations. 2023, Nenya President John Dramani Mahama, Nenya President. 2023, President John Dramani Mahama was not the president. The company owned by Chairman Wontumi, a regional chairman of the ruling New Patriotic Party, is being probed over alleged involvement in illegal small-scale mining, which is Galamsey. The minister, in a social media post dated January 10th, 2023, said the Police Criminal Investigation Department and the Office of the Special Prosecutor were investigating the company separately. And yet, President John Dramani Mahama, the sector minister, and Addo Akufo-Addo, and his post was directly at former President John Dramani Mahama, who had accused President Addo Akufo-Addo of complicity in shielding relatives and allies implicated in corruption, citing the specific cases of Akonta mining. And President John Dramani Mahama and the Koka said, Addo Akufo-Addo's administration, or the Nipa minimum with deep money, especially in illegal mining, ACA, and a Jinapo, make the post to say, dabi akonta man ne chama Wontumi e wo CID ni OSP a e hwe omo nsemu amenkai nsempoti agena pokai as it is public knowledge. The allegations of illegal mining by Akonta Mining Limited are being investigated by state institutions responsible for such investigations. The Ghana Police Service and the Office of the Special Prosecutor, his post read in part. When I received the report from the investigation conducted by the Forestry Commission, pursuant to my directives, I forwarded the report to the Ghana Police Service through the Ministry of Interior to assist them in their investigation. Enti Jinapo say a Forestry Commission and a bear report on the Jinapo says Chama Wontumi say asase, so he should be investigated. The Criminal Investigations Department or Division of the Police Service has subsequently written to me requesting some further informations which I have provided. So what I say? Enti yɛnhyɛ ne nso ɛnyɛ dwomama ɛna ɛtata Akonta Mining serew so obi aka sini hu say ɛyɛ mo NPP for mo na mo start ya sɛbe mo de Chama Wontumi ekogina police for anim sɛ mo nyɛ investigation maame kan messages aba me wi a meto so na NPP aye press conference bi na ye be bobɔ mu ntokuro na ma kyerɛw sɛ saa party no odon ho kodon mo a sɛbe you are making the biggest mistake of your life. Pacho me ya be ha in nitro ntu bia so ye kansem no sene ya ete e se tokuro bia ma e bekwa koyi apie NDC and NPP are all doing galamsey in Konongo Odumase. NDC and NPP are seriously doing galamsey. Host, don't be biased. I am not me galamsey do me gold club mani hu bi da. In my life the first time me hu gold e Dubai. Your first Dubai souk was then when them go hu gold me hu bi da. It doesn't mean so we are going to say next way I show me because me gold adwuma me ba me finu ayi banche ne do ana si na kres me boy do banche ne buru ne ba yire ye nya galam si o mi kurom me hu bi da nti eno no nche da emfa me ho sa. It is up to them. Respectful greetings everyone. We plead with YouTube to allow us to do voice recording for today la. Don't come like, oh yeah, dear, don't mind. They will bet you the message about come out. The name of the game is Raymond. So you believe say Raymond actually na echi Hey, asem President Cook, we have a there. Me that's it. Chama, why Jimmy can no longer be the NPP General Secretary. Hey, Chama, me name is someone from Pechama. I said, I'm on for Chama. Stay BIB. Dr. Sadio no, me mawajo. Ababio. Salakau, don't mind Salakau. Ofori Oga saying he always don't know what is going on in Ghana. You mean Salakau now? Don't mind him. Only him the ope. Born Richie, one down, more to go. NPP for the Charlie Kennedy, when the Japan say, also when you know, when you get them say, NPP penny for, it was a ja etarubiato. Oh, Mao, no see a pie at all. That is what is happening now. President Cook, and that's it. Salakau is the most useless individual in NPP. Ababio na debae. Akwani obi na no kasa style bia bio. Kofi Kranche bia boko de unia. Damase se wantimi adjoin me ene. Damase. Rikus. Aya there. We want a Ghana that can arrest and prosecute corrupt public officials. A united Ghana, a Ghana that allows the law of the land to work. Exactly. Ti President Cook, what answer question na minia na debae no. Yes, Salakau don't know what is going on in Ghana here. Or no, Okasako Chale. Salakau or no, or ba, Ufifia ba na wari baba. Into be Jinawa or Kasakwa. On the BBN who bit maker. Greetings to you all, wishing for Emily Nedebai, about your dog on the name, what is Emily. Habib Musa, Emily, welcome. Why are dear? Sir Max, the law is the law according to the law. Exactly. Sir Max, dear, or the buy, and no. And that Sir Max, I say. Riku's juju entries of NPP led by Atache has failed. Why did Nanado change the jail term from 3 years to 15 to 25 years? Wow. Now it looks like the law of Ghana is biting them. I don't know why they thought, say no movie say one of the quachino, so movie say one of the quachino. And actually, Riku's abachi or mankasa. And then the law na achi or mankasa. And this will be a bekase a NDC for sebe and a tata chama Wontumi sini who kajen say nyano kware and another danko kufado. And the change law no. Nana Addo is corrupt for allowing Wontumi to destroy our forest and water body, watching it from Denmark. Charlie, you be able to Denmark who so. I mean, who na jada me to Denmark be am babe chow. How can you trust this old man, someone who lost his certificate? Nana Addo say, Nana Addo ne she kai insuo toy na insuo de certificate ko e. Sa no mate NPP nkokora fo no Charlie o ma suru chen emerante no. Senior Chris, we have the metal on catcher. Akufo-Addo was the enabler of the corruption and naked thievery that transpired during his administration, directly benefited from the one-tom destruction of our forests and our water bodies. Exactly. And now the Akufo-Addo, the senior said, well, when him say, we a fellow Ulumai guy, or a guy, wow, surutu. It's a kudos to the judge for not letting those foolish delay tactics. I would say, Nanka attaching money. Wontumi, they were going to play what I call the juju and tricks. When him say, surprisingly, no. Lawyer and the appeal could be say, Wontumi, I instructed and say, Uncle appeal on his behalf. Obi, I will say, who get every case. I don't know why they are doing this to Wontumi. One of the people for me, one of the reasons are I feel Wontumi woefully a legal team. I say, I'm the Wontumi Ediagoro. And then secondly, Wontumi media hono. And Kwalana na Wontumi no mudi agoro. They also failed him because when Wontumi were doing a lot of things on their show, no, they failed to control Wontumi. And that is what I think. Emmanuel means I say Akufo-Addo has led Ghana into a failure status. Please do not make excuses for him. The law is the law. I dear. Jinapo is finding it difficult to explain. Yeah, because I say utie Jinapo video na mbochire ona. Onwa hu say na Addo e goofy. And he was trying to whitewash, saying, say, Nana Addo was making reference to only the day he was speaking, but not before. Oh, that didn't actually make sense. Hope this government will open the Prof. Barton report again. Julie Belinda Obiri and Edebaye. I think that the president will do that. Exactly. That is what I think. Watching live from Germany, Emmanuel Hackman, Unia Medasi. NPP and lies even after everything. Wontumi say Jinapo throw pan na menu na wodi. And throw and now kwan etwa mental freedom. Bibi abako there. And they wontumi about court.
Order in the court.
Exactly.
Order in the court.
Mental freedom, you are not late. What about be see am fini twan. Afi na agoro na ye be sha ase. E be do some NPP for. Ye nyam obi ani Toronto John Mahama administration so. Ghana was really a crime scene. Exactly. President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo's administration. I don't know why Nana Addo Akufo-Addo watched and then all these kind of things came to pass. Professor Udini, there's a but anyway, let me read your message. This is a lesson to all those who think the power is permanent. We must think about the country first before the political party. Personal interest. Exactly. Senior, that is something that I think say Ghana, we are sometimes failing to acknowledge. Many people think say the political party comes first, but Ghana first, because we need to think about Ghana. See, I mean Ghana every day, you have more problems in the country. Bro Mnufe, you are one of the best guys keeping the Ghanaians and Ghana naive of the political system and seeing updates. God bless the YouTube and all social media networks. The old GBC are fake. Rikus there or the buyer. And on the Rikus, I think it's why I there. Sometimes, the old media, I'm disappointed. Emily, see, you can rest now. Hey, Emily, the book with each other to meet you. Nana Nebuchadnezzar is highly ashamed today, pa. Nana, me as well say, Nana, and that. No, the cakas was senior the prosecute to be. Now, say, we won't go in some phone. Nansen phone, a chill. Even if it's President Mama, what is the problem? The host is not biased. The NPP fans always drawing useless parity. That is what they've been doing. So I assume when we say we I want what is a pan Charlie, won't me wear the corner. It was a NPP for that, Charlie. On that. Was a how more and you won't mobile. Karim Kazim said, Kuranza the Chima Jura, we do farming. They phone you do ye nyegalam si wo aname bominia Karim Kasim ye nyegalam si wo ye de opa buru a obetuntu bi opa ba ye da obenya bi ho opa bancha ye bi nyegalam si tigalam si for ne de Udia apologies o mu didim ase ukura say wa wasem. Priscilla Cook said the level of NPP greed in Galamsey is what has destroyed our waters, forests, crops, fish, homes, and communities. Let me tell you something. I would say Ghana cashew Ukraine, India for the mametobium. I'm telling you, say India for no contest a cashew as we speak. Cashew no nina poison kwa. Cashew no nina ya say no. Akufo-Addo should follow Chairman Wajimi to prison to NSAWAM. And here and more Chairman Wontumi chale. We Chairman Wontumi pa chale abrakosem. Ene ya ka Chairman ashekemu. Ohe video yi bia. Me say, Chairman pa na ne de ye jane baba isa no chale. Chairman ya kana ashekemu no. Me say wo yo Chairman ya mutu Chairman Oliver Chairman na eko no chale. And the Chairman testing NSAWAM. Wouldn't see and Chairman Wontumi enko NSAWAM da. Until the first time I did Chairman Wontumi ekono. Yes, a man can for Bodondo edit one so. Well, platform you find Munufi politics. You patch so any kind of question I'll be to me about ya to your wase, ya do, that is what we do. You have a nitro M2 biaso. You can't say no send ya etie. Near the Chairman Wontumi ekono. NPP ma baby. Tiense ma woka.
Wontumi na meka ho to me. Chairman na meka ho. Wu obatena se no akena akopɔ ma me ye. Oh, mommy.
Yes, Wontumi Nyankopɔn no kwara say, hey, maame ye nipa fun ti Wontumi kwara uni nachi. Oh, friend Wontumi say Nyankopɔn eni nachi. Poyando. They say they na wo kanche President John Dramani mama. Anya tija.
Company we dia koto srew. Wa no tumu bi. Ema Wontumi nko prison. E koto srew. Mampani enim say we father for all. But mo dia ema Wontumi nko.
Oh, Paul, Wontumi ko. Already Nyankopɔn Chairman ko. Maame ne Chairman Wontumi akwala we Poyando ba na omo ti fufuo hu di. Oti fufuo hu edi. Maame mitimi hwe nanim kan me ho se maame eti fufuo hu edi. Enso maame ti ho no o sha say Wontumi ni nyame nko me say hey Wontumi ni nyame nko he NSAWAM o kan NSAWAM no hu bia nka bo hu se hyehe ba woni bibi NPP for so my press conference na yenko tie press conference ensema omowoka.
The New Patriotic Party has become aware of the judgment delivered today by the High Court, the case involving our Ashanti Regional Chairman, Mr. Bernard Ntwibo, popularly known as Chairman Wontumi. Indeed, we consider the decision of the court as amounting to political imprisonment. Indeed, Chairman Wontumi is a political prisoner. We address you today with profound disappointment, but also with an unwavering commitment to the rule of law, constitutional democracy, and the pursuit of justice. While we respect the authority of our courts, respect for the judiciary does not require silence in the face of a judgment that is fundamentally flawed. Our Constitution guarantees every citizen the right to disagree with judicial decisions and to seek redress through the appellate process. That is precisely what we intend to do as a political party. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our considered view that Chairman Wontumi has been convicted in circumstances where there was no evidence at all to support a conviction in respect of the offense for which he has been convicted. It was never disputed that Chairman Wontumi lawfully acquired his mineral concession. It was never disputed that he lawfully acquired his mineral concession. That fact was established and accepted before the court. The central question was whether that concession had been assigned or transferred in violation of the law. It is our respected view that no evidence was adduced before the court establishing any such assignment or transfer of mineral rights by Chairman Wontumi. The prosecution could not produce any evidence to show that Wontumi had assigned his mineral rights. Instead, the conviction rested on assumptions and inferences which, in our view, could not amount to proof beyond reasonable doubt. That is why we firmly believe that his conviction is a travesty of justice and has to be overturned on appeal. Fellow Ghanaians, equally disturbing is the broader context within which this prosecution has taken place. A troubling pattern is emerging in our country, a pattern where the government appears eager to shield its own while relentlessly pursuing perceived political opponents who have done no wrong. Today, the John Mahama-led NDC government may seek to celebrate this conviction as evidence of its commitment to fight against illegal mining. Where there is evidence of galamsey on a large scale engaged and supervised by leading members of John Mahama's government, we reject that narrative entirely. And I repeat, the New Patriotic Party rejects that narrative entirely. They think that the conviction of Chairman Wontumi will be the trophy to appease the Ghanaian people for their failures. This is no trophy. The Ghanaian people cannot fail to notice that while the political opponents who have done no wrong are being aggressively persecuted, questions remain unanswered regarding individuals associated with his party and government who have themselves been publicly linked to illegal mining activities. Indeed, the president himself has acknowledged that persons in his administration are involved in galamsey. What concrete action has followed those admissions? Who are those members of the president party that are engaged in galamsey of which the president knows of? What has become of the petition submitted to Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO, seeking an investigation into allegations concerning Mr. Joseph Yamin, the NDC national organizer, and Abanga Yakubu, vice chairman of the NDC? They are asking these questions. Mr. President, what has become of those investigations? What has happened to Honorable Mohammed Yakubu, NDC MP for Ahafo South, Ahafo South East, and his DC who was sacked from a chief palace after they alleged that he was heavily involved in galamsey in their traditional area? What happened to the NDC MP for Aworin, Honorable Oscar Ofori Labi, who was accused by the chiefs and the people of Aworin, as well as Ghana's coalition against galamsey, for engaging in galamsey? Why has the nation not witnessed the same level of urgency and determination in those matters? Justice cannot be selective. And I repeat, justice cannot be selective.
Well, NPP as a political party, some of them to Janano. Na mesromo, some person mo serious party. Senia Ghana ni bia sebe na dwen mu da ho. Ebe hu se mo ye serious political party. Na down kwam bi be 20 years, 30 years bi se ye pe other alternative to John Dominic Mama and the NDC. ya pore kakra ade amamo unye serious ya checha ma Wontumi ko ugina ho na wo kyera aban ne wo kye no Wontumi nko ase ko ya appeal papa yikura ko yicha ma Wontumi wo te wo se NDC for ene tata chama Wontumi abara asisi amabo a kyera wo se mo NPP for you were the first people who cited Akonta mining for illegal mining. As the NPP for a serious political party. Party we babunu na ozu di omachi a sebi ubedi omachi sa mo pian akoto menem kukuro enya de bia no mba beye. Enya bibia e no mba beye. Na oni me chi chama Wontumi no. Oni mo mani age pa.
Order in the court.
Pacho miye. And now a match chama Wontumi 20 years no. Uni mama mani age NPP for eno mani age especially NPP for a mususu se chama Wontumi ene Samuel Atachia mo e bo mo mafia bi mo twa mo ho ko the base no o de ma menkyere wade a mo ye e bia me ka obeka se me boa e chi chama Wontumi no hwe ne ma NPP for mo so ma twa mo ho ko the base no ti nse mo ka ene ne mo ye
Onye nature majo na obi ameba wona won pada ni fita se ya den de base for aseme na mate a mo chire ne ya den o man na asem sapre kwana
ene ya si receive that my
e kwa mbeso
chama Wontumi Bernard Wentu ya tu abana oboafo ko independent no oni so obefu oboafo afa nanum ena me ka kire ni pay say abetini asha me bo say ono ena ye be fi na fa nanum enti na dia ya glory do ena ya ni di dana dia sago mani ajipa ni say atacha na oya ni lawyer we Johnny a timi anko court was in na ni yamatim nto oduru court obeyin from abone onu na ka kire say Canada Paul Kamala Faka atachia eso na duru court
wait you go Kamala Faka
ene Johnny say wa bon Canada Paul pona onu atachia ka oni chama Wontumi sare ne so ene Canada Paul akuma be toni yam ena chama Wontumi so dia on me say and if there's something to NSAWAM and something to cut off me can't be visa galam say no the back Ghana HIV was spreading or Ghana and ye bini na me busa say ono an obeje obeji na drama no if you so no to know spreading ya there enti be bom de ne kon obeji wan e ko na drama no ne capital go no
de nyina so enti ene de
me nyina so Ghana ha ne yate se me nyina so a Ghana region be mu ne yatu galamsa HIV nya yale do fita yale bia Ghana no region be mu pro no pay akrotenga ayene empanyimfo mu chi atachia omu nkoche no work and housing na obeda no ebesi samre Kofodua affordable house yentiminya cement iron rods the net train atachia na fire no omum picking no the base na abano the base ya baba sister constitution ni mu into ya Ghana you know ni can sum the base fa hu question if you say the base in the constitution ya best system say so obi be wi sika no apria koye MP the say Samuel Kuti say proposal the base a memo be cancel sadie if you say the base you ya pesi a job mining na suo na me si mani agisa judge you know can so money 47 years on money 47 years so on money 47 years me say Ghana for monsum the base ni fancy your mind no na nipa bi otiti say din na
so what NPP for every NPP ko the base say esen ka chaba Wontumi nya 47 years. Say the next person on the line should be lawyer na ono jeje chaba Wontumi ndi ko gina su no a osan adwane ye no atachia ese ono esen ka echi no. Amenka message samudi aba maybe I maybe phone lines na to wa wo pepa say wo pesa wo free bia no ba che ubetimi enemy akasa on +358 46537264 maybe kind of messages answer na mabie phone lines no e dey atom me pa cho so wo mera bacho ufra yeni atemo mahu sa kwabi twabo me enya hwe obeza okasa bacho e +35846537264 I mean kind messages are aba answer na matwaso because NPP for ne dey chale udi omachi a si ya na de be yomo makase ene bidie boga ana so yasene a ene ye edi agoro bidie boga bidie a empu emisie epacho so opese bidie ni bia epacho mo phone numbers ene the screen so no saa so na sa woni mobi nso a wokọ nursing school na so opese o twere NMC exams e pass nko ade a man university www.nurseprepghana.online eho ena questions a won be twere ni nyina egu ho you see that particular app we nso a obe pass ni exams nyina kama pa www.nurseprepghana.online eho ena bibia wo me pacho me ba be kan o messages a mode aba ni bi na fide yato so afri eho amenhwe if to worry asemo kan kam ye fini di o me kan me Mickey why ade why ade exam bank case no eno ye nuru ho me pacho asem we na ede chama Wontumi ko na samara boy de no exim bank de no a chama say ensuo afa bro 100,000 acres no ye nu ho eno si asem foforo am say chama Wontumi won nsem miensa bi e wo quarter ba ko ne yedi mi nu wa akire ye kabom chama be ko be 200 years chama be ko 200 years na ye boss say boss keep up the good work watching you live from Ontario, right? Oh, I are there. Charlie, Canada boko there. That's it. Why are there? The government forest that Wontumi was in charge has to be restored as soon as possible. Now, wouldn't be say the chairman Wontumi kotum with hard labor. Nanka our advocate say, Kayama chairman, and kwesi assassin so. Nanka chairman nanka say far so in them. Now if they unreclaiming land in my Mesa nanka mumpesen kere chairman Wontumi. Chairman Wontumi has fraudulently asked, so we don't want him anymore. That message in the Priscilla Cook, why are you? Aquano. Chairman Wontumi has fraudulently asked. Emily Wontumi insulted Alan Cash. Now Wontumi the one winning at them or Cash over my chicken in the Japan Coratum. The name in Pacora my chicken Wontumi no. Kennedy Japons were new. Me so on one and matching Crufui.
Shamak Israel Yehoah. Now make sure Wontumi Yansa or Ghana. A ben mama. If Baumia wins, I dare Wontumi. What will happen? And found to me at some and what the cap. Well, yeah, the revelation so I'm the battle. Mr. Addo, my body did say Wontumi, Oxinia. I walk on in your mouth, stop. Many your body. Yeah, what the kind of walk on in your mouth.
Kennedy Japons will be asked more Ghana. Why is a Kwame Plus? NPP members should know that it starts somewhere. At least one person is caught. We are now going. We will get there. All right. Minia dia odebaye no. Ghana med dia odebaye enso eno no. Ebacho me kind messages now. Kakra. Rikus ibedu ho. Ora na ebo adwuma na NPP for say ora anya adwuma. Ora start say ye adwuma so na NPP for na nkasa esan tia na me say na mo de kura de say die na mo pesa aban no enye. Ade a monkasa mu hia free aba no mo de monka mo si ora anya adwuma ora so ye adwuma then you the same people you start to complain mensa ka ofrefo a odikan mini aboko de hello
na life ana say life
life
na so me try happy o me TV me so aden
oh we ba cho odi this na free here. Oh, okay. Minia, and 7 days been a person can.
What's it?
And 7 days been a person can.
I tell my own to be there now, and me, you're good.
Yeah, because Minia.
To quite call Achima Bumpe. I say, yes, more when I'm a share, I'm say, pass and no more Tabacuma, say, or mana. I say, Kona. Ebedu kroma na easy. Na the same time krano. Omu ni mta nkofo baba omu ya night. Galamsey for ya night mesa woda. Ebe de dia ye galamsey na owura ba ho.
Sawon. asase ni nyina say.
Asi 5 o'clock na mo apon. Nti mi fi say, so mo ye say no bi o ye galam say bi o di bi betu no ho fo.
Sa pepe.
Ama o ma na esi na akwan mu. No mo so a penifo so mo so mo no so mo ye bi o mo hwe mo ni.
Sa.
Asa da ti no mo so mo ti bati.
Me da se.
That's it.
Many yes also free UK. Hello, Minia. All right, UK line on NTME engine. So, President Cook say we told Wajimi about the famous Ga proverb, a blow which is inevitably yours when earlier encountered. Oh, my main family and said I'm at President Cook message so. Minia, we did this and free here.
Yeah, I'm Pacho. Medindi Emmanuel.
Okay.
Hello.
Free UK.
Yeah, I'm Pacho.
All right. Yeah, so.
Yeah, okay. So, Chama Wontumi deɛ na me pɛ sɛ ne ka kakra.
That's it. Yeah, so.
Bro, ɛyɛ me ayi sɛ minim ne ntie ma okay mma me yɛ bononi. Mma me fi dɔm ayi kudo.
Okay.
Na mpapa yɛ dankyerɛ ne mpapa fɛ dunkwa.
Do what's a bono kasa? Wo firi manim.
Sɛ wo pɛ sɛ me nka bono a mɛka.
Ne obɛka bia mete. Me so me yɛ bononi pa ntimi ka bono pa.
Feminim muru fie deɛ bono fo yɛ gini fie pa no.
Sa.
Yeah. Ne ma me ka bi nsɛ dunkwa mpapa firi ayamfore.
Okay.
Ne since 2002 mpapa wuye. Manko biem ne me di two kwan.
Okay.
Because that area hono adia galamse edi aye hofo no uhu bia kuru dane nane nfie be ni enwuda ebe wu akora bi na wadi dem na ni echi nensa sei na nti anka say central region for kwane se be pie that area for ni be pie be ka say galamse ni adi dem ni na minim nti ma yenya nipa bebe kasa yi no because mpapa na busuam nkoho a me didi a eya busuam nti na ma me didi bo me ne galamse aya busuafo binom anase yare a ade ba busuam no nti galamse ne de se banjasi kana chidie na bama yantra ye hiem na ye kase ye di nuro se asase de aye galamse a daake Ghana bia ni ho na ho bia ni ho beba kuro wi bo kuro no ni nyina be ya yare fo
no kure
ni nyina be ya yare fo kuro
me dase Minia bibia bokore odi ni se na ofre free here.
Me fa freedom you.
Me ba chaw say. Hello, mpacho bit message to be. It's on kapa.
Me fa freedom. Okay. Me can so on.
Okay.
Still na ejina would be also.
Sa.
It's na the phone the
Sa. Mental.
Na ọma ọmụdịna ọmụmụ ọmụ kase Wontumi obede na obeba be wadi ebe ebe ejuma be na ọmụ ka nwa
minimum ejuma
gala ni die mu
na ebia gala na no mpeso mo komu 2.0
no asan be to gala
okọ gala pro max
we now mona ya say mu slow mu kidney say mu liver say mu bibia is polluted me mo lucky ni ate big fish back one for Shima. Not like the whole depending. What are you people depending? Now, almost so an apartment, friend, and you almost say, won't you won't padal me remove the den? No, bread without the family. Hey, or fish winner, or onye you color winner. Once I'm running so
the law is the law.
and it's still the law. No matter what you do, it's the law.
And one
so
no.
Obey the law, and the law shall set you free.
And one no. Medasi. Minia me mau ajo anyumre bibia bokode. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Bibia boko.
I don't know more Bible in your way.
Edanyame ase. Me sure say what is chama wuntumi empa ye yida.
I don't know me gusto fi no kura. Ene me ni jeda kesi pa.
Shamak Israel Yahuwah.
Because I say oko. 20 years ago, I see a man of 50 years.
Hey, now when him say seven first one 20 years. Academy you know that into kabo ma chama enya kwara 60 de obinya.
Oh, I see the man. I say o deserve because in fact senior mama dey say man ko third no.
Do you believe in the reset na mama reset na yes sir.
Say ya na Ghana for pay because say baby ya wakwan to mo ye hwe ni say bia buchire for no din for mo life na untumi this ka no enam okwa untumi say o man na ejapade na unnam okwa baby ya me wono akwa bi ya ma akwa bi ska so on see e friend say I say sports stadium kitwe bi akwa we see ni need we are we see pa but omo year no omo say where we diska omo jeli no
exactly
omo jeno omo anka obi amba mo say be ye a friend say ye be ye demonstration against that be han ntisa enti atan so no ade ba kwa me ade bia me dwen say empenifo no ba buruchiri e be hwe de ya buruchiri omo si ye omo system no but omo bedu ye man no ma omo ntumi nye sa de enti atan sa na e ha me pa mama de mama kire say obetumi e de man na de akọ na esrem patentini ahode de de man no
e da se
esrem na me ahode man pa e da se no odwuma pa e bia mi di wechi mi follow
oh aya de me da wase
o ma ahode no ma ho nyansa
amen
that's it any de bia o ma ehu de ekoso o man ni o
me da se me da se
baba
menya Ghana ni bio e pito se de wa we ni
menya wi abokode pa che odi say na ofrefri hen Hello, sir. Pa che bia bokode.
Don't quite cool because I feel UK.
Okay.
Program.
All right, pa che we live on the program. Ma yen kwa aminia.
The person can answer. Some of the every be a kufado or say or president. Or France no mo yen interview and on this so yes mo buy much chairman for also on one chubia na odi Ghana I'm ready one head ye cho
e pa cho gina so na tie sa asem na na do kan you know.
I'm not responsible for jailing people in Ghana. The courts in Ghana are independent institutions, and they have been all through this period of the Fourth Republic. People misconduct themselves and they're brought before court. It's for the court to deal with them.
Exactly. Yen to aso. Epacho meet you.
Enti the person me kan nyina say sabi omo samika yen MPP na no ma say no. Yeah, normally, you to Juma 1991, 1992. 9 people for your cat. Baba, only in penning for him to say the Casa.
And one no.
You can know my dick Ghana MPP for.
And yasem what?
And now my dick Ghana. And to more media Bagana MPP for. That party MPP. Where will you come as you?
I see.
Kumase pampaso ehon ye wo ye na the NPP for me yaman for and some of can go when this for so abra ye nkwara
enyansem ketwa
1992 na mo just 17 years na Omuma, Chese, Omu and Womuko school, Omunya come from Kuala, Duma MPP told me a deal woman, MPP. And that's a new who say will be, the who will be the MPP was what? The commission in Pakistan and win MPP, win him warm. Arabato Konoya, some no kind. I said the law is the law. And I'm
Sabe Pepe.
I said the law is the law. I said you can rant. Ube tomorrow, the law is the law. Want to be acting and yammy. I am not any idea. I'm not any veggie. If I do, that's what you got. Only not sorry them near Cochino.
Pepe. Ono mo me de ko court kra no. Obisa judge say ana obedi asem ne mo mamane. Mini lawyer. Judge bisa say na wankasa wonye lawyer.
Sir.
Ba nne chama Wontumi no lawyer e wo court. Mini ya me da say, ma me mfa from so to aso.
Thank you.
Epacho minu ya udini say na free me so free Germany.
Yeah, I'm free Germany.
That's Epacho udini say.
Me the Black Scorpion.
Black Scorpion. He said you to make out.
Yeah. Me what me a poisonous too.
Now we are gonna need it.
Me a gonna need pan.
That's it. Entwaso.
Okay. Me per se me ma Ekufuado etene ho ase se babia wo bia ene anadwi onsi bi klase. Na ohunu se wasai oman Ghana. Bro, niye koso na Ghana aye base yi nara eye Ekufuado. Se obi ntimi nka nkyere Ekufuado a ena na dwi mi pese wo no ankasa so wo temenka onsi ni klase na ohuru se oye mambofo wasai just ebeye din se Ghana ebesan esi ni dadem se dia esiti e hyase Kufuo abreso e de Kufuado be hye mukena obeshe mukena en wama oman yi atete apansan se dia ene ayi bro before din se obeti to be due bi atem our politics mo na din pa many figatra 1992 ya ka omo ye campaign ma NDC for me can be na din se obeti to be AD your friend saying penny bi atem
no quarry
so the kind of friend is saying Ekufuado no mo de abagana politics me matena ebrechi ha for 21 years ni me hunu bi da yeah politics kwa even yeah beto abakwa no won timpo say yeah den yeah campaign unti kwa da bibi pia ya online kama asumdwe mu abado kwa no yeah to yeah de ade o ha ne de ade about letter ne de abeto letter box mu o ya na opposed to the call na Africa yeah no sometimes be green who be say ye feel hifa esro nyame obo ye na esro nyame obo buruni ana
the same nyame na
then that thing na ye the different thing.
Good question ba na obisa no
hwe so obi e di bone na mo amani tuase nipa ye di bone emra eni ni di na mo sole ana mo to mo agu tin sabi say TNT na mo san krofokuru ya so pese mo be di oman yi so enti mo na mo be di omo so na say nipa so na mo ba be.
That's a good question.
Bro, because my feeling was say na ye no just say me nam koma me hu so bi ato ade kwa to appointing da na so Africa cameras you be so no wedi no wedi ato ko ka obedi watem ye tipi dipa ya na bibisa say esoro nyankopon obo ye e de esoro nyankopon obo bruni ana
ne nyina nyame korona
emra na ye de to bibini so awodi so ye de to bruni so a odi so
pepepe
didn't ye de tesa didn't ye de tesa
abra ko semo
bro In fact, to a bra home, as I said, most started more voice, a core a chile no. As I said, most started a preaching this kind of woman. Now, as I said, most started say more ye video from a Burkina Modi, more piano for Africa. No one who said here. Chile, you see, yet woman, they said, Africa, ye BBI, basa.
Sir.
Nipa ni viao. Or say wo dachi, or say wo madachi, or say wo ma efe say this bibi pie in fact atie dim fa to be bre no nipa na say no ye ko kan so a ye ni nipa na kan wansam so a wo si ye
entiase
nti na mi bisa say ye no sebe me nya sure say nyankopon de bo bibi ni me nya sure bro me nya sure say nyame na bo bibi ni. Me follow programming, not a single day. I mean, real program.
Me that's it.
Not a single day.
I idea. Me that's it.
Na niye koso na ano den. Say, emra so say ye diketi yanga say ye nuanom ya wo fase fo ni mo kika because time.
That's true.
What I say?
Pa.
Time. Even here, work up wrong. Me nan fofo me ne omo wo adwuma ye adwuma me ye ha ye about 300 workers me ngwana me ye Ghana for bi no pani o me ngwana ye bibifo omo bisa me question bi say adenti na yeah if say born ye boy Africa for saja ye the any saja how momo ye mo the different one na me say that is Africa for you.
Yes,
that is Africa for you. What I say? Ye bibia ye basa.
Oye na hwe ye.
Basa. Sometimes opens and out dream one. It na depia me bisa say nyame the boy ya na say. And I say yeah no sabi mo bi mu ye free buy. Excuse my language.
That's it. When we are can say my yanka.
Bro, that's it.
That's it. Mary said Ghana is not a serious country, and by now 80% of NPP leaders who have been in jail, or they are, or they buy, and no. But that's to say, Wontumi adjoin always royal. Pennies TV is showing how Bawumia has also ordered an arrest of an NDC blogger who said Bawumia killed his aide, and others have been arrested. But that's it. Many Bibi Aboko de me pacho we didn't say everything.
Hello.
Hello. Pacho Temenka.
Hello, I'm Pacho Temenka.
It's one capa, Pacho didn't say everything.
You'll be free in New York.
That's it.
Now, and some now more can NPP, you know, and quantum pono, and free and yan neighbor, a jandam no. Now, and yan neighbor.
Okay.
Kwame Nkrumah time no. One more say, me Sabre and Nami a second elementary school from 2. You two Kwame Nkrumah. Enti me na me come nti me call and can say me kwa kope kan nyame no. Yeah hunu. Yeah me yeah hunu. Ana ye ko atomic. One more beka che say the nkrofo abehye from tie mu obi anko ho. Enti yetumu from 1966 ekosi 1979 liman bae enu bebi aye. Ye wo ho no so wo ka che wo ye CPP ni Kwame Nkrumah ba ho a na ye de pentoa ye bekum man bi wantoa ni pie no painting no white and green CPP color you bafo ko to me yakwashi fie say wo ye Kwame Nkrumah nipa one so color na ye fe color na ye ne fe so enti didimu ana champon ba ye no wono na wasi o what the busy aye no won ti asenti won ne bosen enti wan kwaje bosen no wo mo eda a champon ene akufo e ba aye a won behu afirifa wo ko ya na akufu no ekotu no se de wo ye ne nye so ansan na kofi busy abaye kofi busy abaye no Victor Usu no ya attorney general na ne wofa ene nkrofo bi ekodi anyamra sembi am ye che ne wofa enti wo mo se Victor Usu ya Tony General no kwa de ne wo fani said the chairman Wontumi no ye NPP ni a Akufo-Addo so onye galamsey no and Victor Usu say emra eni ni enti ye de ne wo fa na naboa ye de ne kotum eno na ma William Ofori-Atta no say so Victor Usu be ye president ya wo ma wo di boni nyina obeti mo agum ti mo miente ho eno wo mte wo mo koye UNC Akufo-Addo ya on na ye secretary to UNC.
I see.
Eno na ma PMP Dr. Hillary Liman ebe ye president.
Okay.
Enti jandam no aye kan nti na nsan mo social media no ne ade amo ba e ba na ama enema bebiri asesa.
And eti o moto kakra.
Enya se obi na e ka kire me media mi huni because you took am in Nkrumah na mo elementary school from 2.
I see.
Kofi busy abaye na mo secondary school from 3.
That's good.
The American eyewitness asem na America cho.
That's
it.
I idea. Samuel say chairman Wontumi chairmanship campaign no atonsuom.
Shamak Israel.
Hey, ask me the half of bag of rice I give to what I say. Hey, Wontumi na start chairmanship na atonsuom chale. Atonsuom. Hey, chairman. Onye ido. Chairman Wontumi nsem no dawson chale. Nsem no chairman won dawson.
Promises. 2024 election, Ashanti, we lost because the perception and the perspective the people of Ashanti was expecting was that we would do a lot of interchanges. But because we did not fulfill it on time, that is why people were discouraged. Promises. 2024 election, Ashanti, we lost because the perception and the perspective the people of Ashanti was expecting was that we would do a lot of interchanges. But because we did not fulfill it on time, that is why people were discouraged. 2024 election, Ashanti, we...
Many of you are going to do say now free here.
Me Ghana need you.
Hey, any asema ba?
Me Ghana need you. Ghana for sorry. I am Monty and I am say body minister.
That wouldn't be minister then. So why galamsey was some boy?
Yo, the entire Miss Emily. The entire Miss Rani say. Me dog and I'm thinking, but I mean your corner shop.
And one no.
Me friend say. Like a month for like President Mahama Nechi like onu Nechi Wontumi ma obi anye na adwin say Mahama Nechi Wontumi I am run edin
sir
because I'm of work I say na President Mahama achi I am ya chi Wontumi sir
na do se Ghana mra eni hunahuna no
mam for anye no say onu na
eno ano no me da say Emily
okay
Menuya free Ireland Dublin or life but you udin say na udin say
Menuya within the Chan Frederick
eno ano Dublin boko de
nyame adumo
ene de nzu anto
Dublin boko
da nyame ase ento aso Menuya
ene atadwe
ene what dende
Urade
and Wontumi nyansa wo Ghana ha
womo ko party fufuro awon sawam
Shamak Israel Yehowa
omanya chairman
eno ano no
omo benya vice president ene a friend saying campaigners sasa baba wane ne di kan
sa
Omo de abronye ebeko oye communicator. Omo free ho a. Omo aka na bi num ne hokora ne ba omo de omo nyina abeko me se party foforo kura.
Ya se mo so nsem pa na wo kan ye wo.
Ye no ne say na me. Hwani Ghana mai wakwose se Chinese fo aba begu o man mu so omo mra metia wo. nipa Chinese for about money mo abeku omo. Under your government, under your chairmanship, under your authority. Yes, lawyer nibi. Mete I was say adwuma wa bie ene your friend is saying nipa wa employ wom. Edi adwuma no wa bie, adwuma wa bie a edewu, adwuma wa bie a esenfo ensase etuo to the extent say ensuo twa Ghana ho ahia Ghana kra ensuo say no omo de apagana magana kwanom na o president te hono no support them kwati asem we aden omo be ne atimu amranya djuma emre bie ni hono ma ye djuma emre bie ni kwa titire obia abronye ti radio say ye Mahama timin fo obia tu anya Mahama na di ni patu ayam mra na wo Ghana na enya djuma no ene na mfa obia tu na se te asate ye djuma de obia bekom udi bone nkwa obekom
eno ano no medase minia
enchechiri hia ni nkwa sese
ese so bia mu
minia eso bia mu udi bone nkwa de asese okom ababa wo insama no ote hwai no okeka no enkofu a esopotu ni nyina mesi minia nti wo monka na asante hene se na asante hene she president ya say any
why are there
and all the judiciary judges lawyers me say lecturers professors as presidents we have ex-presidents too and you don't very cry almost so in share president last year what the one in attempt sabi when him and ahemfo a wo Ghana nyina nim wo ka president say sabi wo ye kwampani na kire yes wo so wo twa ni tifri to a ya ka ni na ya homa
sa
what the president ya say president ya kwampani na kire so obi o che na se bia including na asante hene o te kokko so noble mind thing not the president. Any Mahama now did not attempt to say we were question for the national thing. Where they
why are they senior? Medase.
A work Ghana.
Medase.
Lawyer, who could damn bishops, reverend ministers, ex-presidents. As a papa say as president. Now what time no see wo table
a chabono
any phone any would see who be out the see hono say president sembe one ne yere nyamin kumu omo emma how dare you what Petro so wo enjoy be and no ma yatete so who enjoy be so now when you see kana odi si dan and no ma aye fo and na to bi eti dan no a yen kasem biem o ma na ye stable and no ma ye stable and no bibia the din glorified yatete so and no ma nkosoro sane na ekosoro sometime bi na etwam no who enjoy say luxury nyina bi one o subordinate ne o de benfo nyina enjoy bi na papa ya si hono ma ahoro no wozu Wontumi wakoje asase no wanye so krata wakotumu abudia de ti radio so bidia bi edi bia femfam onsa ho edi bia femfam ukomu edi bi eti radio so eyi kire se wo sikase president ade beti ne ni awu e wo se field na wo wanya ho krata Unni kwase wuram akọ wuram ase nsu ase sase. Ensu aya etoma Ghana ni nyina afiri se nnua yi. A Nyankopɔn de bɔ man na ho ba no wakɔ se ni nyina. Wa pensu obi anka ɔhwe. Na wote ho didi Nyankopɔn atem se Elohim de ben because be say bɔ mpa ye.
Medase senior. Medase. That's it.
Uvika navashika, uvika miyopika. Tode yasa. Pre-bargaining. Na no. First no. Na ya omo wo section 35 737. Ewo ho but enya no ana me pese me ka ho asem. Bas aye section aye 162 says 162 at 1079 2022 emrebi by say eno Ministry of Agric 34th anniversary omo ye omo my best farmer. Yes,
when your best farmer paying
omo nya first runner best farmer first run up I was such a ana omo de maye
that means na we have phone dada
ye phone no a UTV efo ayiko omo ba ho na ba behwe ye sabe enye magic say ebi a wo sori ye na ye say Wontumi so aye afo. No, there's a process to do the farming. What you say ana e man ne ba say anumu ana aye lawyer Andy say
well enti asem we so ho we ye nko ho ha Wontumi say 100,000 acres of land no ensuo efa ni nyina ye nko ho eno so ya asem fofora ebi adaache asem chairman wa asem o chale chairman wa asem. So where is the Black Maria President Cook there by no? That's a different vehicle. Why did he pay extra for his transportation? Ebi na chairman you good to be Eddie in sechere ne kakara ho. Enti Vanessa Mariam say thief Wontumi Mariam there or the buyer. No, was the Kufado should be arrested as well as being an accomplice. And so one as Chairman Wontumi is not engaged in any form of illegal mining. Sana Chairman Wontumi and he didn't know say be na in Shenase because only bibi. After your mark can say politics or see him for your nikwa any. That is according to Honorable Alenzada Kwame na after your marking or say politics. Politics
is a spiritual exercise. Don't do it with naked eyes. I repeat one more time. Politics is a spiritual exercise. It's not for the naked eye. Call on your God.
Even Wontumi was calling on his God, Charlie, and our God, He did Wontumi more. Into where juju and tricks here, na Chairman Wontumi ye here, Wontumi say Pascal, amfa. Kai Chairman, as a politics, call on your God. Na fi da say ya, Chairman akoto, atafere, o si case ya mutu. Afere ye boti ye ni a, na Ghana for Bonsiro ne de ne ko, poyando begi ye ni nyane Charlie. Amfa.
Company we dia koto srew. Wa no tumubi. E ma Wontumi nko prison.
Ne di Wontumi koi, na maami say Wontumi Emma bye Wontumi uninyame nko
Wontumi na meka ho Wontumi chairman na meka ho.
Exactly chairman nyame nka ho me pacho yenko bisa Ralph say Ralph ukoye campaign any demonstration against illegal mining Emma Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo echewo e de wotomo na ye kan ye no ansa Nanado de ma ye ni.
I'm not responsible for jailing people in Ghana.
Exactly. Nanado Kachero Ralph say he is not responsible for jailing people in the country. Until now, the chairman won't make way. Ralph, you better Ralph, I will court to her. Now, Ralph, dear potting, and a do bar, a court to her. Now, judgment, the chairman won't mean when he edge home, and I went in Jehon. But you could answer Ralph, Edema. Ralph answer the man. This is the best answer. If he say, Ubia, we again in Quadia. Sebi, eso de ma ho ma me peke ko we mi wi a ase abetwa so. Many Bibia Boko, they didn't say now free here.
Me free US.
All right, Minia, and Twasso. Ebacha Otemenka.
Hello, but I think
It's on Kapa.
Yadayamia say Wontumi call 20 years. In fact, 20 years no the man no. It's because environment now was saying no. Da ben na insuo no sa insuo no ba be to say the nyame boy no. Da ben na ndua no e benya ndua no bio. Na me problem ne say kono okomu no reclamation no ye be den yaye.
Ebia with hard labor the never could see one wakodo.
Oh, and they say any possible one. Any possible. Now, on say yembra na nkata yembra no on say nipa no kodam wi a distraction na waye no. As I say anka ye de ekfa kwan bi so say na ma say nipa na eye. Sanka ekoba ne say okay. What say ye in forest? A kai wa hu nyina no ana reclamation no say man ye.
Okay.
Say ye will be restitution. So be a bonia so man tria bonen so ka. Sana punishment na ba.
Sa.
Anti esanka a kai wa hu nyina moma untumi ekoboka no every state land no. Ama okatakata amana ne so eduendue ndua no sa ne o man wo ye. Odua na fei na punishment na nkasa eba nka no echi na nka okom 20 years no a anka no de ye papa
by the penalty point being so bo akonta mining as a company na nkasa, so maybe they're going to use that to reclaim the land.
It is also 1.2 billion.
Yes, so maybe on any moment you're going to use part of that to reclaim the land. I don't know, but maybe
1.2 billion Ghana cedis and dollars.
I think it's cedis.
The 20 years, I mean, a lot of people are saying that the 20.
Okay. And you know, a bit me a human day.
Well, let's see how it goes.
On say, just saying to me, I'm fine, yeah. Then I'll them no and so problem in you,
sir.
Until I say, Mrano, Yeshena, yes, some year, more ye. Because me America, hey, I'm way, Minia. I say, be a branch across any no. Branch of crowd will fear that a back from Nasa so to me cow.
Sir,
I just all free authorities no the machine be cut. Because they know say environment no it's like human beings.
Yes.
So who don't suck environment now it will go against you big time. Inti as I say na mpamcho Mahama waya ade menka so onya ade waya ade. But in his own government, you know, there are people almost real mind, and also I saw Udiku Juma.
Yes.
And the MPP for now, who say see no. Media Wontumi asem na wanya no I say kwa contamine or call forest no. Ye mfa blame mo bia we kufu ado. Sa papa no. And say any fee BBM. As a papa no I say Ghana no if president in court prosecute no.
Ye nye bi da ba ebetimi aye. Possible.
Adeni enye.
Possible.
And you might cost Ghana nyina ya kufu ado na ma ho kwan. But just say kufu ado ma ho kwan ya. Oh, how dare you abet ba forest and say okwa tu galam say.
Sir.
Just say na soja for ma kwan dey.
That be
ubetumi akọ na machine no dey be fine. Enti no akufu ado ankasa ye corrupt. Bawomia ye corrupt. And the ministers na hunu nti no so abe corrupt na bia afi untumi so abe corrupt. Enti akufu ado ankasa is corrupt ese obode ne court. Minyi President Mahama so mfimo enuanom. Ye can also he was corrupt.
Yes.
Mahama was corrupt. Media be catch aware because in his time people were misusing government funds. A control a auditor diligence report over the years. says Kenyan under their watch. Either President Akufo-Addo, Mahama, these things were going on. Using government funds.
Yes.
Also say, Ghana, we should be serious about the country. Yama, ahuchira ba ma sebio timemfo kra no. Ya dwen kra say because we are poor. Come the wa be then we fight for.
Are the money in the bottom?
Are the money about too?
That's the truth.
Oh, the answer. O pedi obedi miwa na enoma kutiawo oni adwuma ekomede wo nti no politicians na e wo Ghana no say President Mahama betumi a so start so prosecute Akufo-Addo so on prosecute Akufo-Addo a de oye ni nyina enchenchen nam chenchen
ha adwen kwa
you are just beating about the bush campaign ankasa ni Akufo-Addo
Captain Smart no woman ankasa no
Captain Smart no any Akufo-Addo financial finance minister be local hey Furiata o man ben so na obetumi wawie sika
on dey say the same one moti US and inside na watwe na mai
eno so dey e say Ghana na obetua sika nyina mai wait let's say Akufo-Addo amembu na fro no ankasa wom Rono pa ewo. Inti yeda Mahama say wayade. In fact, a good sign.
That's it.
But there is more to it. So ye juman more. Am I yen?
Yes.
Nemo maybe they make can say the base. Yeah, ba.
No, I don't know. Monyere mo na mo pe candidates. No, I don't know.
Oh, say Kennedy ne ye di odi anim.
Monyere mo ho. Ene hia.
Okay.
That's it.
Amen.
Mami Georgina, it is true. Chama Wontumi lawyer, and the appeal could be say, Chama Wontumi are instructing us on file appeal on his behalf. I don't know how he want to come back to the show again, but it's up to a lawyer and the appeal could be. This or not only his own integrity is also at stake here because waba wabiyane attaching yebedi asem na attaching yebiyane na wasa jampe abambiem. That is up to them. Nti yamfa omo sa na omo tie. Me nua bi so hear me from Togo. Me nua why ade bibia boko de. Me da say Emmanuel Mawuto say Akufo-Addo was the worst thing that has ever happened to Ghana. Me da say Riku say yes, the Fagian is an Addo. He was simply sitting at the table and collecting all loot. I knew this guy is a disappointed NPP. Me da say now when him say na mekan no Ralph say nani aje said the minute of Felix is here from USA I wanted to play the same audio Ralph Ralph say ensuo na Chama Wontumi say no it's going to take over 20 years now Edema Chama Wontumi no to fix the mess. Listen to Ralph.
The 20 years, I mean, a lot of people are saying that the 20 years was too much, but I don't think that it is because the water bodies that has been destroyed will take more than 20 years for it to come back to its state. The forest that has been depleted. See, we need to be very honest with ourselves as Ghanaians. We need to be very honest. These water bodies will take more than decades. All right, maybe Wontumi would even come from jail and the waters will still be dirty. So I mean, if somebody says that the 20 years is too much, I think the count 2 and the count 6. All the counts, I had 2022. I think that the count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 20, because I was in jail for talking against illegal mining. And the president said, it is the law working. I don't arrest people. Those people, when you go out there and you act irresponsible, the law does with you. So, I'm calling you, and now the Danko Gufad France 24. So, if the law is really, it is what it is. It is what it is. Chairman, Mr. Appreciate the work of the Attorney General and the whole legal team and the legal systems that has really prevailed today. Looking at the processes and how the judicial system also works, they were trying everything possible to make sure that they delay the case again. But if
somebody saw me and asked that why am I in court today, because usually I've not been coming to court following up this case. I've been following it up on social media, and today the reason why I showed up is that I'm much concerned and interested in how the ruling was actually going to be, because I was actually in jail for protesting against illegal mining and destruction of our forest and our water bodies in this country. And today, justice has really been served that the number of days we spent in jail, going for remand, the assaults, the attacks on me in the prison cells was something that never went in vain. At least Ghana has proven that indeed we are not, all corrupt, that if sometimes there are people who are doing things that is going against the country in however ways that would affect the next generation, we are ready to protect it and make sure the right things will be done. For the number of years they've given him, I think he should use the 20 years to serve in the fourth count and I think the second count or something, where we can also allow him to go to the forest and replant most of the soil. Better still, the water bodies, he can also go there, drink from the water, bath from the water for like at least 1 month and release him. Yeah, I wish that the judgment would have been like that he's going to be bathing from such waters that are some of the waters that through the activities he has done, and also drink from some, bath from some, and try to plant the trees. But in all, I think that the court has really done well, the judicial system, the Attorney General, everybody. We hope that more will be coming and most of the cases will be fastened. I had the NPP presidential aspirant, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, also talking about the fast-track courts and issues relating to that the president should engage other people. Some of these issues are the reasons why Ghanaians are losing hope in democracy, that we should have systems that hold certain people who do anything against the law that affect the generation yet unborn. And we need to have systems that will fasten our judicial cases. Notwithstanding, I think before about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, we had a political party that was saying that the courts should do their work. In fact, when I was arrested for protesting against illegal mining and destruction of our water bodies and whatever, the then president, Addo Akufo-Addo, says it is not the president or the government that goes after people. It is the judicial system that holds the people to make sure that the law works. So today...
all right. Emily, you are saying that there's no sound. I think that what I have cross-checked, there's sound. Until Emily, you can cross-check and let me know if there is sound or not. All right. So I think from my end here, there is sound, but I don't know if at your end, there is no sound. But my main kind message is about my main kind ebiwaha. Emmanuel also say if Wontumi was to be in China, he would have been shot dead today. All right. Then the man say, Mr. Munufie, you shouldn't have allowed the disappointed NPP guy to simply call President Mahama corrupt without substantive justifications. No, Papsi, the sound is good. Just refresh. All right, good. The sound is good now. Oh, okay. My being to say the sound is good. But that's it. What I understand what you mean, but what he said, and they said under President John Dramani Mahama's administration, there were some kind of corrupt activities also. That is why I did not interject what I said. Sometimes, we have to allow people to express themselves freely. But there be a in this particular court,
Order in the court.
I am more when you become the jury, so you also can counter. But say me say because it's true under President John Dramani Mahama's first administration, Abu Gapele and co were sent to jail. Until if he says there were corrupt activities there, I agree with him. He cannot straight away say it was President John Dramani Mahama who was corrupt. If I have answered you correctly in Kwadia, I think, yeah, the sound is good. It's from my, sorry, Mati, why are there? Nanado have to be jailed. Gloria Johnson, they are, or the buyer, no. Hey, Nanado, TM, woman, Nanado, and your BP Abba, and a Gio. Woman, Nanado, BP Abba. Abdul say that Kwasian Nanado should be arrested. Hey, Asemo, Miniano. Emmanuel also say Akufu Addo, Dr. Baumia, Asante Bediatu, Gabi Ocheredako, Prof. Akumfi Amiel, Napo, Honorable Kwaku Ajimamanu, Dr. Akuto Ose, Brian Champon are all thieves in their respective field. And some of the can you, Charlie? Some of the what can you, Papa? What can somebody papa? That is something I think say Ghana for do not have Professor Christopher Akumfi. Men and I don't know, Charlie. So yes, men and uncle be any defense. Men and other court is enka. My court many me in defending when I court is there be uncle defending on. Men and that was when you say Professor Christopher Akumfi or you could me or ya henema hene or touchman traditional cancer. Yes, the men are never go. So ben then Nana where this guy one man be in yes, attaching is a kangaroo lawyer. Attaching, I don't know. Yeah, so lawyer attaching. Obiane, Oman dad that Chama Wontumi know. It seems like they are not straight with Chama Wontumi, or they don't want to tell him the truth. Say Chama, but be a okwe there. I say okwa koto aminum. Dan Mercy, the only politician to have been tried in government and opposition is President Mahama, and in both cases he proved innocent. That is talking of gentleman. What are talking of? So you mean what that gentleman is talking? Yeah, because President John Dramani Mahama is so clean. Say his second coming is something a Ghana ni be asabe. And who say President Ebo Juma? Because the only president that will fight corruption, I'm a Ghana for a man more powerful. President John Dramani Mahama, and that alone, I salute him. I will say Dr. Mamudu Bomiaka say 1 Ghana card is better than 1,000 interchanges. But President William Yongo say he is fighting corruption to develop the nation. And no Wontumi President John Dramani Mahama. No matter how you disagree and you don't like him, President in Ejuma Obono, Charlie, Enye Ejuma, Ketwa and Obo. And I don't go to say, what na Ghana ho? Now this someone in a kuti for Chiwa. He is not responsible.
I'm not responsible for jailing people in Ghana. The courts in Ghana are independent institutions, and they have been all through this period of the Fourth Republic. People misconduct themselves and they're brought before court. It's for the court to deal with them. That's not a matter.
It has nothing to do about politics.
It has nothing to do with the executive. And their behavior is what lands them in problem with the police and with the courts.
Tinanado to behavior. And a more problem with the police and the court. So Chama want to meet behavior. I'm an problem with the police and the court. And then NPP and another Dako Kufado a no. See a President John Dramani Mahama and a Chama Wontumi. Where the president has nothing to do with Chama Wontumi and it's a contaminating. The problem no one asem. Pacho program munufi politics. So what question be a ubitimi ediaba. And yes, I there and there. The basic you have Yankopon ya no more channel. 7 p.m. Ghana time. We're going to come back again and do justice to every single thing that comes from my name. So, any questions for waiting about, I will take my time to read. G. Lavino say that woman called the part 2 has to be brought to justice. And on minimum international, I say, I mentioned that I say, because Mammy Sika is a mammy every years ago, mammy years ago. I say, I say, no, then people charged the system from 3 years, or changed the system from 3 years to 25 years. That one to me is going to face now. Somebody can come. Minor act, no, not the maximum sentence or punishment here. The much I want to me. The max was 3 years. And now the Danko Akufado's administration ebe change between 15 and 25 years. In the next chairman want to make 20 years. Why are they blaming President John Dramani Mahama? Some lawyers are saying it's too harsh. Abraham Musa no ye merano. Mentias here. We are waiting for Afia Krokuo Vim Lady Paul Adui actually to come to condemn the judge in order of Wontumi escape. Where is Abronye and co? Why go quiet? We miss our insults. Or we miss your insult. So you miss Abronye or no why you say Omonye. Thank you, William, Susie, and I didn't buy. Pilot Duke said that day Ghanaians voted JM out of office increased the predicament of Ghanaians. That's true. But I think Ghana for who mistake and the quality mistake with a huge margin. On the there more in some Ghana for. If Wontumi can go for 20 years the rest of the arrested people should watch out. Until I can for that as well, ma. What's a guy now, ma? But Umiana can also usuru. What's it, ma? Na, if he's not being yet, ma. Wontumi na mo twena bo say. Mama Georgina say, Mr. Monufi, I will please need Abronye's video you played this morning concerning Wontumi's galamsey. Thank you and good night. May the best send you. Abronye and a kayo. And so ne, once my sable video be Abronye person chere say, Ghana politics ni chale hard you. Sometimes no video mechia. Ube feel disappointed in them. Kwame Bafa Abronye no catch it say chama Wontumi na kwakwaye as a presidency galamsey no. Etwe ne ho Abronye ne say be ka chere Ghana for say e Canada Japan. And I my chicha my Wontumi. Abronye now. I'm saying, hey, Abronye, wano I tutu. Unkano kware.
Because Chama Wontumi, ye galamsey. Nano mekano wa ha. Say, allegedly, evidence ye kita wo mo mpesa mo prosecute Chama Wontumi no. Sa evidence no, enkrofo mo de koye no. Wo makope different galamsey site ya. Chama Wontumi kura nanensi woda. Eye MPP 4. Eye Bono East MPP Regional Youth Organizer ye friend Addo. Na ono na ye Canada Japan Regional Coordinator wa Bono East ho. Ono na akwa twitwa amana different.
Yeah. Mama, so who the same person no. NPP for we do much actually. Bia o me pass am for e dia ma. Okoka na mo dwere si ha. Okoka na mo hwire si asa nyame na me kan okoka na mo hwire si ha. Abronye no do so be here president galamsey no. E ono a ho nsem o san na ma o san ka. Because like party na NPP party no. Asa o mane no kware ka no. Abo nchen. Eminim nipa a o kire mo sa ade no. Se mo de mu ni ntronko a no kware ne de mamo nka no kware because party na say de entro atwa mo funuma. That is what they've been doing. Sa na omotie. Until we leave it up to them. E o man cause o man say na chairman no. Ono na e de ne ko no. It's up to him to think. Sa na agro ntie. This honorable Abronye is now honorable Abronye for exposing Wontumi. Yes. Sa na otie. Abronye asa akwa no na dwen mu ka no. Enti abusuya ene me de besi wo hawa honti nyame adom ochina. I'll be back once again. Na afede me ne mo nyina ababedi nkomo no abom. Medini William Monufi amankuna platform eye Monufi politics. Mpacha onya subscribe ya take your time and then subscribe for me. Send a makana so oni mo bi okọ nursing school na so person passing the nursing exams na. Ebeba so next 2 months na kwada mesro man university nurseprepghana.online. Sa app no ho na agoro ne nyina ewo. Since inception of Bafo Akoto formed the party because he hated Nkrumah. Send your papa be too. I think say Sana Agorente. This is why I need the other video very badly. May the best send you. Mame, Abronye de within the chair. It's a party built on this honesty. Miniana de bae. Good night, bro. Lavino, they are the bae. Timmy do be asking Yami Adoma. Or channel 7 p.m. Ghana time. Me no best sense. Me pacho ubiti me like it. Ashare. I'll be very, very happy with that. Send me afu from so to me. I can platform me a Monufi politics. We speak like we are talking to ourselves together. You know. Chinedu say, let's thank God that the law is working now in Ghana. This serves as a deterrent to others, particularly those who are still carrying on with illegal mining. Asomu.
Yesterday's troubles are fading away. Mercy showed up with a brand new day. The wind keeps singing through the tall green trees. God's little reminders carried on the breeze. I got a reason to laugh again. His goodness follows me around every bend. When my feet get tired, your love carries me. When the road gets longer, you're my melody. I'm dancing down heaven's road with a song in my soul. Got joy like a river, and it's out of control. Every step, every mile, you keep making me smile. Got your grace in my heart, and your light in my eyes. Oh Lord, I'm dancing down heaven's road tonight. Dancing down heaven's road. Hey, dancing down heaven's road. Got an old guitar and a thankful song. Been through some valleys, but you brought me along. Now I'm clapping my hands to the rhythm of grace, with a smile so wide upon my face. Neighbors are singing, children are laughing, grandma's praising while the church bells are ringing. The whole town moving to a heavenly beat, a little bit country and African heat. When my feet get tired, your love carries me. When the road gets longer, you're my melody. Heaven's road, with a song in my soul. Got joy like a river, and it's out of control. Every step, every mile, you keep making me smile. Got your grace in my heart, and your light in my eyes. Oh Lord, I'm dancing down heaven's road tonight. Dancing down heaven's road. Hey, hey, dancing down heaven's road. Hey, 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 hey. The sun is shining. Hey, my heart is flying. No more worrying, no more fear. God's been faithful year after year. Lift your hands high. Hey, touch the blue sky. If you're blessed and you know it, let the whole world hear. I'm dancing down heaven's road with the song in my soul. Got joy like a river, and it's out of control. Every step, every mile, you keep making me smile. Got your grace in my heart, and your light in my eyes. Oh Lord, I'm dancing down heaven's road tonight. Dancing down heaven's road. Hey, hey, hey. Dancing down heaven's road. Hey, 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 hey. The guitar keeps playing, the choir keeps singing, the drums keep rolling, and my heart keeps grinning. Hey, thank you, Lord, for another beautiful day. Oh no. I woke up with tears on my pillow tonight. The road felt heavy, I could not see the light. Friends kept talking, but they didn't know the battles I was fighting deep down in my soul. The wind took my harvest, the storm shook my ground, but somewhere in the silence, your mercy still sounded. When everything was falling apart, you were holding my heart. Oh, I'm still standing tall, still singing through the pain. The God who gives the sunshine also sends the rain. I'm still standing tall, my faith will not break down. The God who wrote my story will turn it all around. He will turn it all around. found your presence there. You counted every heartbeat, you numbered every tear. When I thought you had left me, you were standing near. The fire couldn't burn my hope, the darkness couldn't steal my song. I'm still standing, Joe, still singing through the pain. The God who gives the sunshine also sends the rain. Hey, I'm still standing, Joe. Hey, my faith will not break down. Hey, the God who wrote my story will turn it all around. Yeah, He will turn it all around. Have you been broken? God is healing. Have you been weary? Keep believing. Have you been crying? Joy is coming. Have you been waiting? God is working. Job held on. Job held on. Job held on. Job held on. And God came through. The battle did not win. The same God who restored him is restoring me again. And I'm still standing, Joe. My testimony grows. The Lord who never leaves me will finish what He wrote. He will turn it all around. The storm is passing over, the night is almost gone. Like Job, I'll keep believing until my morning comes.
Shamak Israel Yehovah, Elahenu Yehovah Ekat, we ahata et Yehovah, Elohika bika luvika, Uvika navashika, Uvika miyopika, Tode Yashach, Tode Yashach, Tode Yashach in English, in the name of Jesus. Amen.